Hi, Martin here. Today I want to show you how to replace your actuator for your blend doors on your HVAC. Now this could be because now you've realized that you're only getting hot or you're only getting cold, or maybe you're getting hot on one side and cold on the other. Well, I'll show you how to fix that on both your single and dual climate controls, all right? Or perhaps you're getting just the air up on the defrost or on the floor or just coming out of the vents. This video will handle all that. And this is what they look like. And this is going to be for the Dodge Dakotas and Durangos. Dakota 01 through 04 and your Durangos 01 through 03. Now this same actuator fits a lot of different Chrysler products like passenger vans, minivans, and some vehicles. I'll put a list down in the description where you can check that out. And also in the description, you'll find a link to this product where you can get it on Amazon. I think it's only like $22. Very reasonable. And I'm also going to show you, in case this isn't actually the problem, it could be something a little different, and I'm going to show you how to at least get your AC or heating working. And if you didn't have the time to get one of these, you know, you just, today I gotta have heat or I gotta have AC. I'll show you how to get that working. All right, well, let's get started. Now the work is being performed on a 2001 Dodge Dakota. This is an SLT model with the 4.7 automatic. All right, the first thing you got to do is remove this bottom piece right here. Okay, there are three screws to remove here. These could be either Phillips or a T20 Torx. Once those three screws are removed, you can remove this panel. You got to give it a bit of a pull, and now you got to disconnect the hood release, or I'm sorry, the parking brake release. All right, you'll need to flip this little plastic piece down. Like that. And then pull that rod out of there. That little white piece right here is what's holding that rod on. You're just turning it down. Very similar to what they're using for door handles and door actuators and stuff like that. Next, we're going to remove these two screws right here. You can use either an 8mm socket or a Phillips screwdriver. There's one here and one right here. This is just going to remove this piece of metal so we can get a little bit more room in here, and it's also going to give me a lot better video shot. It's possible probably to do it without removing this, but for just having to remove two more screws, I would do it. There we go. That really opens it up. And this area is where we got to get to. All right, and there's this ductwork right here. There's one bolt right there underneath here that holds it on. It's an 8mm. Now with that removed, you can pull this piece of duct kind of down and out of the way. Okay, with this ductwork right here held down, I just got it wedged here up by the brake pedal. So now you can get in here and we can see where the actuator is. This is your driver's side hot and cold, your temperature control. And if you don't have dual climate control, this takes care of both left and your right side. Then we got another actuator right here up front. So you can get perspective. This one here. This is the one that controls defrost, your vent, and your floor heat or cool. So if that one's giving you trouble, that would be the one to go after right there. The actuators are all the same for all three. Now I don't have dual climate control, but let me show you where it would be. Okay, this is your location of the lower one, and then the upper one is right up there. You can see the opening where it would live. This is the location right here of the upper one. This one can be rather hard to get to. The bottom bolt not being so hard, it's that top one. Okay, I'm using these finger ratchet 8mm socket. Oh, I can already see the problem. You see that where it's right there. Look at that. That piece of plastic, that coupler, is broke. And here's the other half right here. There's probably nothing wrong with the actual actuator. All right, now let's say you were changing out the actuator. To disconnect the electrical, there's a little tab right there. You got to depress that. There we go. Got it. Okay, now here's another coupler that I got from Pick Apart. Because personally, I have not been able to find these anywhere. So hopefully that isn't your problem. But here, let's see here. We can put this on here. There we go. Now, are you able to flip it? Oh man, that thing doesn't move easy. Let me try something else. Say we stick a pair of vice grips on there. There we go. So turning it counterclockwise would bring it to cold. This would be heat. It's just a quarter turn. Just like that. So that's how you could get it going if you didn't have the part you needed, especially if that coupler's broke and you're going to need to run down to a salvage yard to get this piece. At least you could get it to either cold or hot, and you'd have one or the other. All right, to reinstall your actuator, just plug it back in. And let me show you a way of testing your actuator. Okay, I got the ignition switch on, and I'm going to rotate the temperature control. As you can see it moving there. Let's see, I'm going to put it to all the way hot, because that's where I got that up there right now. And now install this. Let's see here, how'd it go? Upside down like this. There we go, perfect. There we go. I'm going to turn it to cold. All right. I can hear it working. Not sure you were able to hear that or not. You can usually put your finger on it and you can feel it. There we go. Yeah. Awesome. All right, now we just got to return everything. There we go. Get that up there. Put that one bolt back in there. There we go. Now just return the 3 Torx screws or Phillips, whichever your vehicle was equipped with. Well, I'm glad to get that fixed. Now I can at least adjust my heat and cold. When I had it on heat, and let me tell you, those Dodge Dakotas have got probably the best heater I've ever seen. They will cook you right out of there. And well, I'd rather have that right now this time of season than freezing cold. But anyway, so there's your actuator if you need to replace that. Now, as we could see, that wasn't the problem. It was that coupler that was broke right in two that caused the problem. Now, when I was down there at Pick Apart grabbing the coupler that I replaced into the Dakota, I went ahead and grabbed one out of a Durango that had dual climate control. And that's how I know getting the top actuator out is rather difficult. Especially on that top bolt. I actually had to make a little room with that insulation that's up there. You know, push it around a little bit to get a socket on there. But I eventually got it. But that one that was in that Durango, if you look real carefully, there you can see that light shining through there. See that hairline crack right there. Well, this one is just about to break. So I wonder if it's a Prone problem or not. I couldn't find any links to this particular product. I found other couplers, but I could not find this one. So your salvage yard, or like my Pick Apart, was maybe the only solution for this part. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that video and found it very helpful and informative. And if you did, I sure appreciate the thumbs up. And I'm also an Amazon affiliate. Please check out the links in the description where you can do all your Amazon shopping through one of those links. And that helps out the channel financially. I sure appreciate that. And if you never subscribed to me before, please hit that subscribe button right down there and a little bell symbol right next to it. And that way you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. And I want to thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.